Okay, I'm going to try and do this in one take. Hi, Shani Fannies. Welcome to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi, Shani. Hi. I've been crying because I just watched Colleen's birth story video, and it was just such a beautiful story, even though it was such a traumatic story. It just is really beautiful and inspiring to see how strong she is and how she's even more of a rock star than any of us knew. Like, that woman is just incredible. I'm so proud of her, and I'm so proud of her whole family and how they all just care so deeply and love so deeply and band together always. And her parents for watching Flynn, and for Eric for being strong for Colleen, and also allowing her to be weak and allowing himself to be weak. Like, that just, their whole family. You guys know how I feel about them. Like, I just love them so much. But anyway, so I've been crying. You should go watch it if you haven't watched it. It's a pretty crazy story, and I'm so grateful that she's alive, that the babies are alive, and that they are going to be okay. She's a rock star. So if anyone wants to watch it, I'll actually link it below. I don't think I've ever linked Colleen's videos below in my videos, but I'm going to, just in case you're curious. I do have a beef stick here that I might eat because I'm pretty sure that my anemia is really bad, but my doctor isn't until December 3rd. So right now I'm trying to eat a lot of red meats and like other things that are high in iron, like lentils are really good. Anyway, okay, wait, what am I doing? Okay, what is this video? What was I know what I was going to talk about, but I feel like I was going to say something else before I got into that stuff, because that stuff is kind of serious. Was there anything else not serious? Oh, the reason I'm filming in here is, as you can see, our tree is up in here. It's not decorated yet. It's like a mess. Did I already say this? I don't remember if I told you this already, but I'm cleaning out my nook, which is on the other side of the wall that you're against, kind of. And so like there's a pile of crap in there because I'm like reorganizing everything. So just ignore that. And obviously we've got the tub of ornaments for the tree that I have not put up yet. So this is my living room. You guys don't see it a whole lot, but you will be, because I think this is a good place to sit with the tree in the background. So we'll get there. It'll look better soon, I promise. But the reason I'm filming in here is because the kitchen is ready. Kitchen is all decorated for Christmas. I adore it. It is my absolute favorite tree I've ever done. Danny let me go and he spoiled me, and he let me get all brand new decorations, a whole new color scheme. How do you say that word though? Scheme? Color scheme? He let me pick out all new colors, and I'm obsessed with the colors and how it turned out. So you're going to see that when I start Vlogmas is the day you'll see that, which is coming sooner than you think. Well, actually, that's not true, because I told you I'd start November 1st. And then I was like, no, I'm going through all this really hard stuff, so maybe I'll wait till after Thanksgiving. But then I was like, no, I kind of want to start earlier because it's like helping me with my eating disorder to vlog every day. Blah, blah, blah. So it is coming, I promise. I just want to make sure that I'm ready to do it. And I'm going through like the hardest thing I've ever been through. And we're going to talk about that in a minute, because yesterday was the worst day that I've had in years and years, probably since before you even knew me. It was a really bad day yesterday, so I'm going to try and talk about that with you. But anyway, that's why we're not filming in the kitchen, because I don't know, I'm just not ready to start Vlogmas, and I kind of want to save my tree for that, just because I worked so hard on it, and it literally took me days to decorate because I had to do like one type of ornament at a time, and then I would get tired and I would have to rest and then come back the next day, or rest for an hour and then come back or whatever. So it took me a long time to actually get it all done. So anyway, so it's coming, I promise. But yeah. So how do I talk about this? This is kind of hard. All right. So I did want to talk to you about yesterday. Yesterday, was awful. It was the worst day I've had ever in a very long time. This is not teriyaki. That's just rude. Original How did I grab original? What was I thinking? Oh well. It's iron. That's what matters. But anyway, so yesterday I last night, here's the thing. If I keep crying, I'm going to die from a migraine. I've been crying a lot, so don't worry. This isn't me doing my regular thing where I like, don't cry, don't cry. It's literally, I've been crying so much that I have a migraine and I don't want it to get worse. So I'm like trying to not cry because of that. So just so you know, I am letting it out and letting it out to close friends and my husband and God, obviously. But last night I just want to say, to preface this, is that today I'm doing good. I had a really good day today. I got to go and visit Danny on set, and and sorry, this is the most awkward video I've ever made. Sorry, I don't know why I can't get these words out. I went to visit him today and it was so fun because he's working on this like musical that's about Sherlock, but it's like they're gonna put it in movie form. And so I got to go and watch some of the rehearsal today and it was so fun. And I filmed some of it and I'll probably show that to you when Vlogmas starts. So stay tuned for that. It was really cool to see Danny I love visiting him on set, but the fact that it was like a theater production was like exactly what I needed today. I love theater. I have a connection with theater for some reason. I did theater for a bit and then I started getting too nervous to audition even. And so I didn't. And so I just would but all my friends were theater nerds. So I would just go to their rehearsals and just watch. I was like their roadie or something. And it was so fun. I loved it. Like I just feel so comforted by theater, live musical theater is a really cool thing. It's just so powerful and stuff. So it was really, really cool tonight. And it's exactly what I needed after last night. And I got to meet some of Danny's coworkers that I have been wanting to meet for forever. And got to see Monica Moore again. Does she still go by Smith? I don't remember. She's someone that I met at CVX, but I'll tell you about that another day. Anyway, okay. So last night, I'm already at 10 minutes. There's no way I'm gonna okay. This is the weirdest video. Okay. I just want to say that I'm fine now and I'm safe now and I'm okay. And I will just say that it was hard. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. Give me a second. I don't think I can say it. Sorry. Shaking. Let me just say this though, is that despite the horrible experience I had last night, I it ended up being a very spiritual experience, like a very kind of like one of those really crazy, like wake up calls moments where I was kind of shown shown like the aftermath, and it just reminded me, I guess I'll say, it reminded me why I'm here, and why I need to keep fighting, and like, so I know that I'll be okay. Like, I'm totally okay now. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's happened to me before, years and years ago, when I got to that low of a place and that dark of a place, that some sort of huge wake-up call happened every time. And I just know that I'm going to be okay. It's making me like even more excited to start therapy. And again, with this new therapist, which I really think we're going to click. I can feel it. And I really think she's going to be able to help me. And I'm actually really excited for it. So stay tuned. I'll tell you all about it when I go. And, but anyway, we're trying to schedule a time that Danny can be there. I don't feel comfortable going alone for the very first time. So we're trying to work it out so that Danny can be there, but he's really busy with work right now. But I talk to family and I talk to close friends and things like, don't worry, like I'll be okay. Like last night was kind of a weird, girl, stop. I'm welling up, but I'm not gonna cry. It's already hurting my head. I'm just, I guess, like, in the past, like I think I've told you guys these stories in the past, and how every time that happened or I got that low, something around me in my life close to me happened that was like a wake-up call. And this time there was a very, very clear vision of the aftermath. And it's crazy because I told some of my closest friends that earlier tonight, and Danny, of course, and Danny said that last night, around the same time that I was going through that he had a dream that I died, which was blew my mind away. And the vision that I had was Danny finding me and seeing the aftermath of like what that would do to him and what that would do to like my family and my closest friends and you guys who have just been so supportive and invested in my life. And I know that this isn't me trying to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so special, everyone loves me, but I know that a lot of you care, and I know that a lot of you feel connected to me, and you crossed my mind as well. People always save my life every time. And you guys know, like my sister, the morning that I was planning to do that, my sister did that. And I had to go to her funeral and see her mom. She's my stepsister. And see her mom, and like the pain in her eyes was just I was like, I cannot have my mother looking like that or feeling like that type thing, you know? And then exactly 2 years after Ashley died, her mom died. Exactly 2 years. And again, that day I was planning something, and it was like, there was another time in high school when I attempted, and my mom called me and somehow snapped me out of it. Like, something always happens, and last night it was just a vision. It was a clear vision. And then, so then to have Danny tell me today that last night he had a dream, and it would have been around the exact same time that I was dead, and how heartbroken he was. And so I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful, obviously, for my husband and my family the most. I'm so grateful for my husband the most. And no offense, guys, but he comes first. But you guys were on my mind too, and you guys pulled me out of it too. And just like thinking of all of the encouragement that I've gotten over the years from you guys, and all of the well wishes, and just being so uplifting and having so much faith and belief in me. Just, I really, really fed off of that. Like, I really, literally, I was like going through comments in my mind, you know, like I could actually like literally see comments typed out being like, you've got this, Shani, you can do this, you can get through this, you're not alone, I've been through it too, but you're gonna survive, and you're awesome, and remember all the progress you made, and don't beat yourself up, and try again, and da-da-da, like all that stuff. And I just stopped what I was doing, and so thank you. And you guys are amazing, and I hope you know how special you are, and how lucky I feel, and how blessed I feel to have the most amazing husband, first of all, and family, and friends, and you guys are my friends, you guys are my family. And I'm grateful to have God, because God helped pull me out of it when I asked in the moment. And I'm okay now, and I'm gonna be okay. I wish I could like give you a little more details, because I just know I'm gonna be okay. I don't want any of you to worry. I don't want any of you to freak out, and I'm not gonna do anything to myself. Last night was an experience that was needed, I think, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying that it's the right thing to do is to try and, you know, hurt yourself like that or whatever. But for me, this time, it just, the way it happened, and some details are like what changed a lot. It changed a lot, and I'm going to be okay. And I'm here, and I'm fighting, and I'm living, and I'll continue to do so. My work here on earth is not done yet. And I have a lot more of helping people and helping myself to do. And I have a lot more love to give, and I have a lot more to live for. And one of the things in my vision was Danny finding me and just, what did you do? Why did you do this? You're supposed to fight. You're supposed to fight for our babies. Our babies want you to fight. Like, we know that we have babies. We know that it's very likely that they're not going to come here to Earth, but we do believe that we'll be reunited with them again, and that I'll get a chance to be their mother in the next life. But for now, I have to keep the promise I've made to them to keep fighting and to do as much good in this world that I can do, so that I can get back to them and be an even stronger mother for them. So anyway. So yeah, my 3 little babies that we've known about since the day we got married. I know they're there, and I know that they're behind me, and they want me to keep going, so I'm going to, and I'll be okay. It's just gonna be hard. That's okay. But I'll survive it. Anyway. So anyway, everything's gonna be okay. Life is good. Life is not good. Life is hard, but it just kind of made me more like, okay, I am ready to fight. I just needed that reminder. Sorry, it sounds like I fart every time I blow my nose, which is one of the reasons I don't like to cry on camera, because I hate any sort of leakage in my throat from my nose. Like, a lot of people will just like sniff it back in and swallow it, and I hate that. Like it just doesn't sit well with me, so I have to blow my nose constantly, and when I do, it sounds like I'm farting. So that's why one of the many reasons I try not to cry on camera, because I think it's really disgusting, but it's okay. It's just bodily functions and whatever. But I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go edit and upload this and get to bed. And tomorrow, I'm hoping to start Vlogmas, but I don't want to promise that. It'll either be tomorrow or the next day at the latest. So it will be at least either tomorrow or Thursday. I promise you that. That I know for sure. And during Vlogmas, you're going to see me take care of all these projects. This tree, the nook, my bedroom stuff, going through a bunch of clothes, hopefully. But mostly priority right now is getting my house clean and like working on the cards that I've been working on and sending to my close friends and sending to family, and that I'm going to give away to you guys. I'm doing a big Christmas card giveaway. So I'm making more cards and writing more cards, and I'm really excited to do more of those. So stay tuned, and you'll see all of that this Vlogmas, and you'll also probably see a lot of crying or a lot of just hard days, because this is the absolute hardest thing I've ever been through, and I've been through, as we all know, really shitty things, and this is the hardest time, I feel like, and I feel like I've been hanging on by a thread, but after last night and after today, I'm feeling very ready to fight again. So I'm going to do that. So that's what Vlogmas is going to be. So I'll see you guys really soon for that. I love you. Thank you for your support. And remember forever and always that you're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am too. I love you guys.